Mic on. It's on. All right, bet. Look, got a list of topics, list of episodes. Whatever topic episode that's dropped will be the order of the vibe. Whichever episode of vibe to at the time will be the episode getting shine. I would tell you hit the like button, but the only people I hit the like button for the flip is the people I vibe to and subscribe to. So that's what I'm advising you, out the rip. But if you stay to the end and like what we spend, hit the like button, tag us in, it ain't a sin. Drop a topic in the comments, like 219. If you conscious of some nonsense, we may just blend. Shout a video, get it poppin', water the seeds, let's win. Let grass grow, let's pass greens. The opinions voiced here is just that, opinions. Pimp C once said, opinions are like they hoes. Everybody got one. These videos is not for anyone to act upon anything illegal, anything that's not of the law, which means illegal. These videos are to encourage and swap thoughts. These videos are to shed light on dark areas. These videos is for educational purposes. These videos is for informative purposes. These videos are for entertainment purposes. These videos is cold in the water. Welcome back, welcome to. Glad you came through, man. I'm glad you came through, man. Welcome back. Welcome to another episode of Live, Taped, in the building. We live, psych, it's taped, but we in the building. Quick episode, 0057. I'm starting this off wrong. Welcome back, welcome to another episode of Codename LWTA. Welcome back, welcome to another episode of Codename. I wish you could show the whole name. I wish you could take the blurs off. I wish you could show the whole thing. But this is Codename LWTA, led by a man with a main like Mufasa's, token on that flame, and it came from La Casa's. Round here they call it Sheba, man, tamed by the Rastas. Legalize it now so we could hang with the Zazas. We won't chop the leaves, believe the flames in the fire. Hold on, this is explicit, let me pitch a different way. This just made me pissed, I just defined THCA. It's THC the moment that it's burned, it's getting cray. It's legal and like had this bit, but you want me to wait. Legalize it now before we plant it by the county P. Legalize it now before we plant it on your corner street. Legalize it now before we plant it by your former season. Legalize it now cause this black market a horror scene. Welcome back, welcome to another episode of Back in the Building. Glad you came through, man. Welcome back, welcome to, man. 0057. Episode 00, well, topic 0057. Flood the streets. Trace back to you, Frank Lucas, Blue Magic. That's what the notes say. The notes say, flood the streets. Trace back to you, Frank Lucas, Blue Magic. Now, it's a fun topic, you know. This is like a song, man. You know, you could write songs or whatever. And that's the dopest song you've ever made, and the vibe is the strongest vibe you ever felt. But if you don't record that song right then, while them stars align right then and there, and you let time pass, and then you come up with another song, that last song not popping like the new song is. So that's how it be with these topics. Like, I want to knock some of them old topics out, but the new topics just feel better on my spirit. Like I could run them quicker, and you know what I'm saying, just a better vibe on them. So this one here a fun topic, except if you the guy on the back end of the topic. But look, I was thinking, man, that the stuff that's floating on these streets so trash, so low grade, put it like that, you know, and just, if you born like in the 90s or these 2000s, stuff like that, or the mid to late 90s and 2000s, stuff like that, you may not understand what I be saying when I call something trash. You get what I'm saying? Cause these youngsters be looking at me, I don't know, they be like, well, man, it's just that flame. But you know what I'm saying? They don't be tasting what I be tasting, and they don't be understanding what done happened to this market and what done happened to this bud. You know what I'm saying? That is, we thought the bud was only gonna get better and better and better, and it really is in states where it's legal for recreational, but it's getting
terribly worse in the prohibition states. And I done made videos. We could talk about the black market killer. We could do that. You can go check an old video. You can do that. Right now, I'm not about to just go into detail about black market trash. Black market, man, look, whatever you want to call the stuff, bro. The black market, the stuff, that stuff that coming from all these other states that should have been burned, man, coming over here. But man, look, this is the fun topic. Flood the streets, trace back to you, Frank Lucas, Blue Magic. That's what I wrote on the paper. So look, this is what I'm talking about. Man, it's so trash out there right now, bro. To where if some, like if you fast rewind to back when I was a little crazy and a little more rebellious, I'd probably be the guy. But this here, I mean, this stuff here made for you to lose. Like anything you can do to where it can get taken from you and you have to start back over at square one, man, it's for the birds. But long story short, man, that stuff out there so trash to where somebody did get the bright idea, a craft grower out there did get the bright idea to flood an area with some craft grown stuff. Man, that dude locked down the area so hard to the point to where that stuff would be like on some Frank Lucas time, like the Blue Magic time. The streets gonna be talking, man, what it's the Blue Magic, it's the blue smoke. Yeah, man, the blue smoke, man. The word would travel so far and so fast to where that blue smoke gonna lead straight back to you. So whoever had the bright idea. But that's how trash the black market is right now, to where just some decent bud consistently came through, consistent texture, just consistent. It's some consistently good bud hit an area. It'll cause so much uproar to where it'll be traced back to that guy. That's how trash this black market stuff is right now. And I feel like it's a setup for regulation too. Now that topic over with. Let's just make a new topic on the fly right now. We're gonna call it 0058. It's a setup for regulations. So I feel like it's a setup for regulations out the rip, bro. Cause you know what they do, man. Everything that happens on this soil is seen, and it's seen early, and it could be stopped early. But some stuff is left to brew. You get what I'm saying? Some stuff is left to brew to where it causes such a problem to where the people start crying for help and in an uproar for help, and then that's when they be like, ha ha ha, oh, you need some help, huh? We got this. Boom, bow, boom, top, 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 and they come through and put that sauce on it. You know what I'm saying? Put that sauce on it. We just made a topic. What it was again? You know what the topic was. I ain't write it down. See, that's why you gotta write stuff on paper. But it's on file, so we know what we talking about. It's a setup. Man, they letting this stuff come through to these states, because you know how we passed this stuff by proving how safe it is compared to this, or how safe it is compared to that. And just making all these arguments against invalid. You get what I'm saying? So now you gotta let some bad stuff pile up on it. You know, you gotta let some bad stuff pile up on the plant. Oh, them toxic buds. Oh, chemicals. Oh, poison. Oh. And then now you still, tainted with fent. Who wasting fent? Who wasting fent to put it on? That'll have to be a mass operation that's constructed by something. Nobody's just gonna waste fent and taint bud with fent. Like why? You get what I'm saying? But long story short, I don't think it's a coincidence that the bud is so trash, and it's just so much coming through to these prohibition states to where something bad's gonna happen in the sense of It's gonna be people with some long-term effects. It's gonna be people with some long-term effects from the buzz in these prohibition states, all because they state kept it prohibited. You get what I'm saying? So is it a setup? That's topic 58. You know what I'm saying? It's a setup. I almost spent off to a 59 on y'all, man. Let me pause and see if I can come back and catch that train of thought. All right, I got it. The mojo. Y'all know the mojo. The mojo is a synthetic stuff. I can't even call it cannabis. It's the synthetic M word. So the mojo, y'all gotta understand, the mojo people was on mojo just because they didn't like alcohol, they didn't like crack, cocaine, meth, all the other drugs, Percocet, oxycodone. They didn't do none of those drugs. All they did was cannabis. That's all they did. But you gotta understand, what year was this? Let's try to think about the mojo craze. Let's say 2012 to 15. All right, you got the mojo craze. So you gotta understand, it was just people that burned that needed to be clean for something. You get what I'm saying? Because you gotta understand, all these hard D words, man, that stuff be out your system in 3 days. Boy, I could be on coke, crack. I don't even feel like editing out all these D words. You know what I'm saying? Boys could be on all this stuff and it be out their system. They could pass. I hear stories, so don't go try to do it because you heard me say it. That stuff be out their system in 3-4 days. But bro, I fail a D test. I don't even like how that shit sound, man. I'm from the South, so we ain't gonna be on all that pause and shit. You heard we with all that shit there. So I'm gonna say the fucking word. I failed a fucking drug test. I ain't burning 30 days, and I was 1 nanogram over. But people could be on hard things and pass in 2-3 days. But I ain't gonna hold you. This is what we did. 57, 58. This 59 right here. What the topic don't even really need a name because it's already inside the episode. But the topic of 59 is they call synthetic marijuana boom. That's a good topic. And how it sound. You cause people to ingest synthetic marijuana. No. The government, nah. Man, look, I'm dropping this one. Look. But long story short, people was only on synthetic cannabis, well, they can't call it that. People was only on synthetic M just because all they did was marijuana and they felt there was a safe alternative. They felt marijuana was safe to use compared to other things, and they felt like the quote-unquote potpourri get them by to pass this drug test or whatever. So if you know, it used to be a certain combination that they made to make that chemical for that potpourri stuff. It used to be a certain combination and it was straight. Now, all the mojo that got people geeking out is when they came in and regulated the combination of chemicals that people was using. They came and regulated that. So they tried to remake another combination, you know, and then they came back and they regulated something else, and they came back and recreated another combination. And long story short, that first alternative was actually kind of was safer than the last alternatives because they started changing the chemical properties just for regulations. But long story short, mojo is a direct child of prohibition of cannabis. The prohibition of cannabis created mojo. There would be no reason for synthetic cannabis if you let God's plant grow on the earth like he wanted it to, like the entity it wanted it to.
It's cold in the water.